All right. And hello, everyone. Hello. It is me, the Desert Fox. Oh, there it goes. Hope everyone's having a fantastic start to their day. And if you're not, well, then I do sincerely apologize, but let's hopefully make it a little better. And good morning, Mr. JJ.
Good morning, Mr. Fox.
And how are we doing today, good buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
I felt that. I was a little slow to start this morning myself.
What are those doing here? They should be up the other end.
Well, welcome to night shift.
I'm going to quickly go around and have a look to see what needs doing where.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, take your time. I will, I'm going to be breaking down a cut in Bryson. And then, there's some stuff down at Andrews, and there's just, it's all over the place. You can look around.
That's the plan.
Alright, oh, I forgot to get that opened. Alright, but we are... There we go. Okay. We'll break that down. We'll get these shunted, and then I'll pick up anything around the area. If you wanted, I know there's probably 3 sets of work that need to be done involving Andrews.
Sure. I'm already down at Silver.
Oh, okay. You went east, okay.
So. Yeah, I
I
loaded in there, so...
Oh, okay, yeah. I do forget that, everyone's instincts to go east.
Well, it's not that. It's just that's where I loaded in. So,
Is that where you were at that was where you were at last time?
yeah, so
My
if
apologies.
that's where I load in, then that's where I start. And I start there and go from there. If I was in Andrews, I would start at Andrews.
Fair enough, my friend. Well, yes, Mama Cat, I see you, baby. I see you.
I don't have to go far to find work to do.
Sweet. Let me check these diesels. I think I put myself on the wrong track by accident. Yeah, so I'll just literally just pull forward, couple up to him, back it up, and drop it in. It'll be perfect. You want up here? Come on, kitty. You can't just keep scratching my arm. You either gotta jump up here. Come on. Come here. Come here. You want up? This is what you wanted? Okay. Just don't get upset with me. No. We will get you out of the way. We're actually going to couple you up to... Oh, shit. Don't tell me both of these got to go. No, only the one. Okay, cool. Yes, Big Mama Cat wanted to jump up in my lap for this stream today. Yeah, big girl. Go ahead. Where's that handbrake? Right there. Release. Okay.
That was stopped a bit harder than I thought it would.
They just stopped just a touch harder now than they used to.
Brakes work.
I just automatically assume they always did. Except those one times.
Goes through that so quickly. Silver paperboard goes through coal.
Yeah, PW1.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, dude.
4 out of the 5 are done and ready to go back, and the 5th one has 4.8 tons remaining. It's going to be done soon.
The PW1s at both ends of the line just melt through their coal. When I was down here shunting Andrews beforehand, when I had like 30 or 35 cars to put in here, I had 8 or 9 PW1 cars, and I'd put 6 in, By the time I got done with all of the other shunting at Andrews, those 6 were done. It was insane. Like, I was trying to leave the area, and the game was like, nope, I got more work. And you will do it. Alright, cool. So I actually can build the small silver cut. I got another Andrews cut that I'm going to put together to pick up with the other coal cars I got to go back and get. Okay. Boy, the diesel locos are going to get put to the fucking ringer. I got to drop at least 2 cuts off, 2 consists off to Andrews Interchange. I'm doing 1 now. I've got to haul 2 pulpwood trains with them. And I've got to run a Silva Interchange cut back to Bryson to pick up the other Andrews cut. And help assist along the line with whatever else needs to be picked up that I can grab easily with them.
Well, that's what they're there for.
$15. Yep, you're gonna say, ow, cat. Thank you.
You've got now, cat.
She decided to step on the family jewels as she got off. She decided to get up and go saunter away.
The traditional landing pad.
Yep. Normally, she has her claws, like, semi-out because she's, you know, making biscuits. Today, she decided to be good.
2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 20, 22. 600 is gone. 602 is still there. 6303 and 6515 are both gone.
Oh, man.
I should probably slow down. That's more than the speed limit in this area.
I forgot about 6515.
There's a few.
But yeah, folks, that's what I'm gonna be kind of doing over here in Andrews. Is I'm gonna be using the diesels. I'm gonna be working from Andrews, I guess, back to Bryson, basically the Andrews to Bryson corridor. And yeah, so we got at least 2 Andrews cuts to put in and interchange cuts to fill out. I've got a Silva cut I got to bring back. I've probably got at least 4 or 5 different assignments for these 4 diesels to do today. 10's going to get a little work. 10,001 just needs to break down what it has in Bryson. But I'll get back to her in a minute once I'm done over here at Andrews, and I got a couple of minutes to think about those movements because... All right. Because you're taking what? You're taking 3 of those. So break those off. Oh, the fucker's almost done. We'll break these off, put them over here. Pull them out, put them here. We're done on that side. Go around. Grab that, grab those, take them out. Grab that, break them down. Nice and easy. In theory, anyway. In execution, probably not. You are at, alright, passenger train. I like your progress. You're already back to Almond. Cool. Let me make sure you are routed in then to your destination, sir. Sweet. That's right, take all of these Andrews cars. You bastards. Once that one goes tint, I'm gonna hit the... I live with that, $1,300. But we're still dropping in a few more. You take that. That's a decent little chunk of change. We're gonna eat into that 16,000 that we're about to spend here in the morning. Okie. Yes. Yes. Drop those puppy dogs in. Let's couple these puppies up. Fill these tracks out that have a couple cars worth of space. Okay, so I can put what, like 3 or 4 right, 2 or 3 right here. Probably fit 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that right there. I got this whole third track for that final cut. And we'll just have to be really careful putting it in. GWR with the hi-ho silver. Ho-wee. How we doing, Mr. GWR?
Unless she's just calling you a hoe.
Oh yeah, unless you're just calling me a hoe, in which case, well, what I do?
Hi, hoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I ain't done no hoe activity.
Not for lack of trying.
Oh, definitely for a lack of trying. 100%, I will completely admit it. 100% lack of give a fuck about that.
One kid's enough?
One's enough. Till I find maybe one day when I find a person.
One's about one too many.
No. I won't close myself off to the idea of more future children because, you never know what life's gonna throw at you. You might not want kids and then one day end up with 9,
I think that would be indicative of other problems.
That would definitely be indicative of different problems. But
if you didn't want children and you suddenly end up with 9, you're either a school teacher or fucking that's no. Mormons, maybe?
Alright. Ooh. Not long got home from work and diving into a jacket potato for dinner. Sounds yummy, buddy.
What's on it?
And what do you got on it?
Bacon bits, sour cream, chives, bit of cheese.
I'm gonna guess he's got butter. Obviously butter, because you always put butter on your potatoes.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna say
that goes without saying. I mean, you might as well say, well, he's probably got some salt and pepper on there as well.
I was about to go. He probably went with a touch of garlic.
Garlic's good. Garlic's a good option.
Yeah.
Garlic goes with butter.
It does. And it really cooks onto a potato really well. I could see you being like a bacon cheese potato kind of guy, like a bacon cheesy potato kind of guy. I get that vibe.
Well, hang on. Is GWR from the UK? Did we establish that last time? Is that a known fact, or is... I don't recall.
I'm not going to outright say yes, but I am going to lean very heavy into the category of yes. Because
I hardly know where I'm from half the time,
right.
So don't... If you've said where you're from and I was present, please don't be upset by the fact that I can't fucking remember.
Oh, yeah, from England.
From the UK. All right, so I'm guessing there's probably going to be baked beans on there then.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Baked beans on a spud. Very nice.
I didn't even think of that. Baked beans on a potato?
Baked beans on a potato. Well, yeah, baked beans aren't really a thing that you do in the US, but they are a main staple for the UK.
Well, we do beans, but we do it like it's more like I think our pride and joy with beans is chili. Like that's really what we use it for.
Yeah. Your beans are different beans. Your beans are cowboy fucking beans, whereas baked beans in the UK is it's a different thing altogether.
Oh, okay. It's a totally different.
Oh, that's interesting. Ah, there for exchange, easy.
Oh, did you find the GLR cars?
No. And beans in the UK are basically the navy beans usually in tomato sauce. However, they can be in or what you would call ketchup. Fucking tomato sauce.
Oh, he's having
Sometimes you can get them in.
His answer to what's on the potato tonight is grated cheese and Philadelphia butter. Sorry to interrupt you.
okay.
That sounds yummy.
It's part of a what is known as a fry-up. And depending on where you are in the UK, it depends on how you do it. And it's basically a cooked breakfast. Beans, sausages, fried slice, which is fried bread, hash browns, often grilled tomatoes. Sometimes, depending on where you are, you might have black pudding. Sometimes you might have white pudding, which is hard to explain and not turn people off.
Fair enough. I respect that.
What else goes on what goes on a full English? Mushrooms. There's sauteed mushrooms oftentimes.
Yes, Mr. GWR. The game is still vanilla. No GP38s are running. I still have the GP38 version 1 installed, but it is not on the railroad, so this game is completely safe for anyone to join or to
Bacon!
assist it.
I was trying to think of what else goes on full English, and I completely forgot bacon. A couple of rashers of bacon. Back bacon, not streaky bacon, like what you would refer to. Well, it's not even Canadian bacon, because Canadian bacon is prepared a certain way.
Yeah, we call Canadian bacon is really just ham here, like sliced ham.
It's bacon is still bacon. It's back bacon rather than streaky bacon.
Oh, see, here we've got our bacon in America is broken into 3 types. We got breakfast.
Breakfast.
We have breakfast bacon, which is like real pretty. It's real crisp. It's real thin. It's usually smoked in apple wood. And then we have.
It wouldn't be that crisp before you cook it.
Right. It's like a thin cut. But it packs a lot of flavor in it. It's got like a bright palate to it, to its taste. And then we have lunch bacon, which is like your traditional BLT bacon. That's the thick cut. Typical.
If you say the third type is fucking dinner bacon, then I'm gonna hit you. I swear.
No. But the
Breakfast
other one.
Breakfast bacon, lunch bacon, and dinner bacon are the 3 types.
No. The other one is really just like your burger bacon, but that's pretty much just a even thicker cut. It's just 3 cuts.
They aren't types of bacon. They're just uses for it.
Yeah.
Streaky bacon, back bacon. Those are cuts of bacon. You're thinking of the application rather than the cut.
Yeah, I'm thinking of standing in the deli aisle or in the butcher shop. Like when you're ordering it, you're like, "Oh, I want 3 pounds of breakfast bacon." And they're gonna go, "Oh, I know what you want."
Yeah, because they have to translate it in their heads for you because you've gone and said something. Well, anyway, whatever. I don't want to get hung up on it.
We're not gonna get up on the nuances of bacon. Let's just all agree.
We could. I could fucking info dump on this. This is not something I've...
No, this is not worth it.
Another
This
time.
isn't worth it. Different day. But let's all agree that bacon is awesome.
Oh yeah, that goes with it. No argument there.
We are not sponsored by bacon, but bacon definitely brought this message.
Sponsored by bacon. Not by any bacon producer or anything, just by bacon in general.
Just by all of the brands. Big Bacon calls us and goes, "Hey, whatever you're doing, keep it up."
Crispy bacon, shortcut bacon, middle cut bacon. What else is there? Oh, that shit. Spec. Bacon in Australia is much like the bacon in the UK, but bacon in the US is not.
It's its own ball game.
Someone from the UK, yeah, people going between UK and Australia would know and love bacon. It would be the same, no problems, no issues. But if you went, someone from the US visiting the UK or Australia, or vice versa, someone from the UK or Australia visiting the US, it would be a case of what the fuck's this shit?
What the fuck
Or
are
in
you?
your case,
Yeah,
it would
what the
be,
fuck
oh
are you
my god,
serving
this
me?
thing's so much better.
Yeah, and it'd be one of those. What the fuck are you serving me right now?
Yeah. If we went to the US, we'd be, what the fuck are you serving us? This is shit.
We're gonna have to do a whole deep dive into this off stream. This is a whole subject matter. Because I'm actually curious. Because I'm like, I've only ever known bacon as like. We're gonna move on, but I've only ever known bacon as like the styles that I've seen. So like seeing what other cultures and cuisines apply their bacon and how it looks and all that stuff like is interesting. Like from someone who worked in kitchens for a very long time, it is something that is actually interesting in like to learn because it's different than what I've used and it's a different product and it might cook differently. You know, you never know. You never know until you get your hands on it. It's almost like painting or any hobby. You don't really know, like with cooking, until you really start getting into it.
The best bacon I've ever had was on a bacon sandwich that I had at a place called Cambus O'May in Scotland, which where there was a cafe by itself, a farmhouse conversion that was not near anything, nothing around it. Right next to the entrance to a very, very little known, rarely used walking track through a forest. Uh, Not far from Balmoral, very, very close to Balmoral. And the trick was he used very, very thick cut bacon, about twice as thick as what you would normally get in the UK. And when he put it on the grill, he had a custom made, very heavy metal weight, which he put over the bacon, which made it completely flat. And because it was metal, it was reflective surface and conductive of heat, so it cooked both sides at the same time. And it made it completely flat and crispy. And it was perfectly cooked all the way around, crispy all the way through. It was perfect. I have never, ever, ever had bacon that was anywhere near as good as this ever. And I've had a lot of bacon.
That just sounds delicious.
And yeah, that's where I learned the trick of having a heavy heat conductive weight when you're putting things on a hot plate. Because one of the things that happens with bacon all the time, and it's difficult to counter, especially if you're just using a fry pan by itself, is the bacon starts to shrink
Yes, sir.
unevenly. So it lifts off the pan and it doesn't cook evenly all around because of it. And this absolutely eliminated that problem entirely.
Man's a genius. Huh.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff too, don't forget.
Oh, that sound was me. I seen my character standing on the next to on the side plate of Victoria just randomly.
Oh, okay. You said the just after we got paid for some.
Yay! Slay my gun schist. We always like that schist.
It's good schist.
It is good schist.
Schist is a byproduct of it's like scree. It's all loose aggregate stone.
Kind of like a little bit denser than gravel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And mica is a type of stone.
And these probably all have their own individual unique functions and dualities and shit. So I'm gonna grab that car and that one. Where are you at? Oh shit, you're down at Cochrane. Oops. Yeah. So I did calculate yesterday that we have about 23 more passenger runs coast to coast before we have to put the engine in for mandatory service. Based on the miles it has. That was yesterday before so that number's probably changed, but it's probably only changed because we've been running a running number. Okay, 10. Thank you. GWR, refresh your page, please. So yeah, for records purposes, I even changed my settings on that and decreased them and changed everything I could. And so I have I set up a tablet off to my left. I picked up my son's tablet and I'm basically testing to see how rampant it is for, and it's bad. So just refresh your page and we'll take care of it. You're welcome, friend. You guys sit here and enjoy the content. I'm not going to make you watch ads. Enjoy a month for free. Hey, to do a percentage, so like off the top of my head, the math to do percentages isn't like coming back to me immediately. To figure out the percentage of something, you take the smaller number and divide it by the whole number you're taking it out of, right? So if you were looking for something out of 100, you would go whatever, right?
I can never remember.
Hold on. I got it. It's actually pretty accurate. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Release. Excuse me. Right. Well, come on, you bastard. Let's go. Oh, I got something in my eye bothering me. Shit. Oh. You ever get that awful awkwardness where like an eyelash like folds down into your eye?
Frequently.
Shit's annoying. Back up. We'll grab those two. Then I'll have my silver cut to come back and grab. Okay. You're pulling into Andrew. Sweet. Or is it not Andrew's? Fucking Alarka. I've also come to the conclusion, JJ, that our supercut, like you know how originally when the game was released, we didn't actually suffer a penalty for taking cars back to the interchange. I do believe
wondering about that.
I do believe after X amount of time you do start to suffer a penalty because I made sure
we're starting to suffer a big penalty, and it's about that amount of time.
And it took about this long. Because I made sure to try to get every single car in at a reasonable time. Like I busted my ass to try to prove it. And this day proves that even if you bust your ass and get everything in, if you have a bunch of interchange freight that isn't out, you're gonna take the penalty. It's not a big penalty, but it was a penalty. I've watched my freight performance drop from the 90s. It's now sitting at 82%.
We have a choice at this point. We can accept that it's going to drop and allow it to drop and continue to build up the size of the train, or we can move the train. Like, deliver it.
I think Monday or Tuesday, sometime in the next couple of days, like when we can get some bodies. I think we're gonna get ready to move it.
Well, bodies won't be needed because we don't need to do distributed power. We can just whack every engine in one line at the front.
No, that was for all, because the only issue with doing a train that big is we're probably going to have to do it in the daytime when all of that other work is also got to get done. So I haven't even wrapped my head around that yet. Because say you and I move it, you know, I'm gonna need someone to babysit everything along the line at a certain location to make sure. Oh, okay, we're clear here. We're clear here. We're clear here. I'm out of your way here.
Oh, well, there will be nothing moving if you're by yourself because you won't be moving anything. And the only reason to do it during the day is for photography reasons.
I think our next super long big stream, the big group session, I think we're gonna do it then. So I'm gonna aim for Monday or Tuesday. You know what? I'm actually gonna commit to that now. There you go. And we made it to the top of the hour. If you are still here watching, folks, thank you very much. You guys are freaking awesome. Just consider hitting that follow button to get all these videos. Get the backlog. Get the catalog. Get the good times, the bad times, the funny times, and the sad times. And if you're on the YouTube side of things, you're a freaking madman. Not a lot of people watch these YouTube videos all the way through. Some do, some don't, because they're fantastic beasts. And that's alright, that's your prerogative. But if you're still watching at this point, let me know down below. Shunty. Not cunty. Shunty. In the comments. Consider smashing that like button, and that follow, and that subscribe. Holy Jesus. Alright, I'm now thoroughly convinced Twitch is just hungry for the fucking tax write-off they get from doing all the commercials. I'm not a sponsored television program. You don't have to fucking play 19 minutes of ads for every hour I'm fucking on television. Or I'm on TV, or whatever, you know. You know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at. And because here in the US, the standard amount of commercials per hour of television is fucking insane. If you have a 1 hour television show, starts at noon, ends at 1, you're doomed to get about 16 minutes of ads. An hour.
Yeah, that's about right. That hasn't increased at all because in the 90s it was about 18 minutes. Because you have hour-long programs, but if you have a look on YouTube when you actually have the timestamps, the hour-long programs only last 42 minutes.
Yeah, right. Or like,
because they don't have the ads.
Right. And you're like, well, where's the rest of the show? And they're like, that's what you get.
So, yeah, 16 minutes, 18 minutes, that hasn't actually increased at all. So I'm impressed.
Yeah, decreasing is I guess, the impressive part, I guess, with that. Damn, man, that would... I'll be honest, from looking at my stream data from, like, the past year, I've watched it grow. Because, like, when I first came back and, like, first started firing this back up in November and December, it was, like, 2 minutes an hour. Not bad. That's genuinely a good deal. All things considered, you get an hour of content for 2 minutes of a fucking commercial. That's not too bad. That's better than the NFL. they'll give you a whole fucking quarter before they go to a commercial break. But after the Twitch Awards thing, or whatever that was, that big Twitch Awards show that we were all watching, and everyone started complaining about their Twitch fucking ads going berserk, they never changed it back. And numerically speaking, mine went from 2 to like at one point it was at 7 or 8. And I just set it to just not play them. I'd rather not get anything from it because it's not fair.
It's making them money. Why would they? They don't give a shit about what your opinion is.
Right.
Your opinion doesn't make or lose them any money, so they'll continue to do the thing that makes them the money.
They're just gonna do what they want, and there's nothing any of us can truly do anything about. I'm not complaining. I just do think it is a little
The only way
unfair.
you'll ever get a corporation, Twitch or anyone else, to make any changes whatsoever, is to make it financially viable to do so. That is to say, whatever has the largest profit margin will be the course of action that they take. That's why I'm always there's a group in the area that I live in. It's fucking NIMBYism to the highest level. They complain about trucks in the area, and I'm talking about like road freight, and they want to ban trucks from going over the certain roads, and they can't get anything done because the trucks have to go somewhere. The businesses that they need to go to are in these areas, and they're not providing any alternatives. Truck operators will always go the routes which have the highest profit margins, so the least amount of time, the least amount of cost associated. So no tolls or avoiding tolls, whatever has the shortest amount of time, so they're paying the least in wages and fuel and wear and tear. And that's how if you want trucks to go a certain way, make that way cheaper. And if you want trucks to stop going a certain way, give them an alternative that's cheaper.
Yeah.
Don't just say, no, you're not allowed to go that way anymore. Oops, no, that's the wrong button. So, yeah, if you want fewer Twitch ads,
That's why I'd rather just gift people the subs. I know that seems a little. It's a little, it's a little
Twitch
bit.
Twitch is going to do it if they're making money from it.
Right.
Stop watching Twitch.
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, kill me.
Well, that's the thing. No one's actually going to do that.
Yeah, no one's gonna do that. So like, for me, it's just like I'm not really genuinely complaining because I don't want to get my channel banned or anything like that. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I guess I'm just.
Fuck them. What are they gonna do?
I know. I'm just griping to gripe a little bit to talk, but.
You can say anything you want. You can complain as much as you want. It's not going to do anything because, at the end of the day, all they give a fuck about is the money.
That is true.
Is you're still going to give them the money that they want, and so are other people.
Yep.
They don't care about your opinions. They want your money.
I really don't think you are going to be able to push this up the hill, but I'm going to give it a good old try. I'm going to do something with the, I'm trying something here with the pulpwood cut up here at Graham County. I have that loaded cut. I'm going to push it up the hill into the, like the dead end track, because there's the empty cut. I parked the empty cut behind it. And I normalize the points, so I'm going to couple up to it and then just basically roll it back down the hill. And I'm hoping that I could get this cut up the hill with what I've got. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't stop. Yep, you're in the fight. There you go. I'm going to make a special note for the maintenance department for these diesels to check them tractive motors because these puppies are screaming. If you watched the openings of the Olympics last night, in the metal world, I do have some awesome news. Heavy metal, French heavy metal icons Gojira opened the fucking Olympic Games. And it was awesome. I'm not actually a super big Gojira fan myself, but that was an awesome representation of the genre of music that I play in and love on the global stage. So thank you, Gojira. And to all the people around the world, I ask you now, go listen to a metal song after the stream. Do you watch any of that stuff? Only reason why I even brought it up is because they had it on at work. Do you fall in that category of don't give a fuck? Alright. You sir may fuck off. I'll see you back down the hill. Alright. Graham County's rolling back now with its cut. All right. How are things down at Silva?
I haven't been there in a while.
Oh. Oh. Where'd you head off to?
D3232 is taking a couple of cars and attaching them to the big cut in Walkers.
Ooh, nice, 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 nice.
So I'm living life without frames, trying to enjoy the slideshow.
Yeah, that's
Holy shit.
that's the other thing is I'm starting to lean towards I think we are exceeding what even my machine can handle for the frame rate, because when I'm over there, dude, it's like on stream sometimes I'm only getting maybe 8 or 9 frames. It's bad. I don't know if that's just like I really don't know if that's just the game's coding mechanics with the cars. I don't know what that is that's weighing it down, but there's something that causes it when you have a god tier amount of cars. And for the record, folks, I'm not playing this on like a super high end machine. The only thing about my machine I would say that is like, or at one point would be a top tier type of piece of equipment, I do have a 2070 Ti in this motherfucker, which back in the day they were fucking great. Or something. I gotta look at it. I gotta double check. wrong button. There we go. All right. Just warning you that the passenger train is at Hemingway. It is scheduled to stop at the signal that you are currently working.
I think it's scheduled to stop at the station first.
Well, yeah, it's going to stop at the station, but it's it won't go past the signal. I left the line switched against.
No need for that. It's got signals. Alright, 132 cars, 7,199 tons, 5,722 feet.
One more time? The Walker cut is what?
132 cars. Well, this is including the locomotive, so an SW1. So adjusting for the locomotive, 131 cars, 7,098 tons, and 5,700 feet.
Jesus. The other cut is 8,200 tons. So we're looking at 15, just shy of 15.3.
Yeah, 15,000. Yeah, 15,400.
In your whole career as a truck driver, what's the heaviest load you've ever hauled?
Oh God, nothing like that.
I'm
68
actually
tons.
just genuinely curious.
Milk runs I did not too long ago. They were in B doubles. That was 68 tons, or 67 and a half.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a shitload.
Bananas out of Tully wasn't that heavy, so.
Do you guys do like here in the States we have like the oversized loads, like if you have to move like a fucking excavator, like a giant excavator, you know, they have to do like the wide loads or like those big pieces of machinery. Do you guys do that stuff out there?
No, nothing in Australia is big enough to be a wide load.
Everything is bigger, has to be bigger in Australia. So
yeah.
Everything's got the wide load.
Of course we have shit that goes as a wide that's oversized.
Because your guys is I was only asking because it could have been different.
We've got haul trucks, mining haul trucks that you find being moved very often in outback remote areas where the mines are. Those things can be 12 meters wide. Usually about 9 meters is your average.
Fuck.
And they get moved in two parts, the chassis and the bucket, because they're...
It's a big-ass Tonka truck.
Big. Oh, and the wheels. They get moved separately as well.
Well, yeah. Did you ever do any of those kind of hauls, or?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, just making conversation. I don't know.
Let's stop there because I think I'm about to hit something.
Oh.
Because Mr. Fox had me routed into occupied, actually non-occupied. That's good. What the hell's going on here? Okay, fair enough.
Oh, did you see 10,001 being like a third of the way, like a quarter of the way deassembled?
No.
Oh.
There's stuff for silver interchange in Bryson Yard in 3 separate locations.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it all tidied up. You heading off to go make yourself some breakfast? Your silence tells me yes. You can save frames if you don't have your map up, but that gets dangerous.
I don't have the map up.
Yeah, I
am gonna jump out.
yeah. I heard you
know
say
I
you
haven't
needed
been
to go
here
make
long,
food. That's what I was asking. You gonna go make breakfast?
Oh, was that to me?
Yeah.
I mentioned nothing about food.
Oh, I thought I heard you. I heard something. I heard like something come through your mic, or I heard something come through the screen say, "I need to make myself something to eat."
No, it was just your intrusive thoughts.
Oh, gee, yeah, maybe. But yeah, no, dude, you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were. I thought you were talking to GWR, and I was thinking it's not breakfast time in the UK at the moment.
No,
Dinner
it's
time, but not breakfast time.
no. Thank you, Thank you, Mr. JJ.
Not a problem. I may or may not be back at some point.
You're perfectly fine, brother. If you're not back, I will. I'll be. We can chat later, or shoot the shit later when I get home from work. If you're up. But enjoy the rest of your afternoon, brother. Evening, sorry. Alright. Now we are back to riding solo. But see, that's really the best part about night shift is you can come and go as you need. It's the best part about this game is that we can just come and go as we need. Because he did step away, I am gonna turn the map back on. That way I can see what in the fuck is going on. My point is normalized. Point is normalized. Oh, he's a G for that. Hell yeah. I don't think we'll break 216,000 before the end of before the interchange hits, but you know, we'll we'll just be at like, I think, all things considered, when the interchange hits, we'll probably be at like 198. I'm not really giving a shit, but what I'm basically just saving money for is any time down the line that the devs add anything huge, big engines, huge expansions. Pretty much I'm in money and the overhaul system because that passenger train I don't know if it's going to cost the exact same amount of money as it did before when they introduced wear and tear. But I am going to hypothesize that it is still going to be mighty expensive. Okay. Thank you, 10. Back up to the coaling tower, please. I got 127 tons of coal left. Which, to be kind of brutally honest, the only engine that uses it is 10. So. Run those down. We'll set those there. Run around. Got it. So we gotta get back down to Bryson to pick up the other stuff. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's all sorts of stuff fucked up over here. Okay, I can leave you there for a minute. Alright. Oh, falling through the earth. Alright, now you puppy dogs. Where's my 10,001? Actually, 10,001. I do need those on. Now I'm just glad that we didn't do this going to Andrews instead of Bryce or instead of Silva, because 15,000 tons. 15,400 tons. It takes 4 GP9s to move 2,300, 400? With the train weights, that's really only 2,000 tons. Ah, okay, you're just being an asshole. Then you got this big cut we're gonna break off. They got that. They got 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. check these. No handbrakes. Sweet. All right. All right. Then we'll couple on down to the backside here. Oh, ye bastard! Get out of the way! Oh, ye fucker! One car. That one car I'm not worried about right now. Get this down to Bryson. Pick up that. Oh, God, that cut's gonna be heavy. It's a lightweight consist. That should be able to handle that. Alright. Now you, my boy. Look at you. shit, now I'm lost. There it is. Those gotta get backed up. We got, what, 7 or 8 more to put over here. And then we got the 5 cars here. Bring in 12. Bring in 7, so that's 12. You know what I'll go do? While I've got the time. So there's the river line. And we're heading up the hill. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all cook. Because I think your tick rate has changed, and I really, really, really hope that that's still not bugged. we will send you off into... Ooh. Send you off into the siding. Alright, y'all. Think, for the time being, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you to everyone who's hung out. Thank you to JJ for stopping by and helping out with the night shift. It's been a great couple of hours with you. I'm going to go eat, do some things off camera, do some editing and various other objects and projects I've got going on. And I will probably see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you guys. Peace out.